very disturbing story. And like I already once said, I'm sorry that that happened to you, and I'm actually really upset that that actually happened to you. Um, I don't think that the situation should be taken as a joke. I don't think that the situation should be like portrayed as something to laugh at or judge towards or anything like that, because at the end of the day you went through that. And I just want to say that I admire the simple fact that you are strong enough to get up on a platform and even just tell your story and just to tell what's going on and things like that, and even just like keeping people updated on the situation that took place with you and Nunu. So I want to say this is not something you should be embarrassed of or something that should be taken as a joke. And I will say that anybody that does think it's funny or want to bash or anything like that, y'all can get kicked out my live and blocked. That's just coming from me, straight from my heart. So, where exactly do you want to start from, Bree?
I don't really know where I want to start from, but I do want to say, sorry,
Good.
that I was already drunk. I could show y'all messages. I already say I'm drunk, and that's what the underage thing is. I was scared to go to the police at first because I didn't want to get prosecuted for being underage. That's what that had to do with. It's not what. Anyways, I had gone. I was over there. This was after I was at the club. He wasn't there yet. I'll show the messages. 1 second.
I don't even know how to turn it.
I'm trying to find the green screen.
Okay. I think
I don't know how to do it right now. But
you hit the little bar, and then it say background.
I found it. Okay. So I was already at the club, and as you see, I said I was drunk already. Mm-hmm. And you asked where I was going, and my message don't make sense because I was drunk.
So he texted you. You responded. We don't know yet. Go on mute real quick.
Okay.
He texted you. He said, "When are you leaving there?" You responded, "We don't know yet." He texted and said, "I want to see you right now." You responded and said, "This section not ours, so we got to pay to be in here." We got paid to be in here. I'll let you know when we done. He responded, "When that's over, come with me. I'll Uber you back to them before y'all go out." You said, "Okay." You texted him saying, "I'm leaving and I'm drunk." He said, "Where are you going?" You said, "Whoa." You said you, and then he said, "I said what?" And then you responded to you, and then he asked you, "Where was you at?" And I don't know, I can't see the other message because your username is blocking it. But okay, so you already announced before anything takes. Oh, that says whoa. I mean, bitch, I know what the fuck I mean. So basically, you texted him that you were intoxicated before the intoxicated thing even came about. So you already announced that you were intoxicated. You got mute.
Yeah, I said yes. And the messages had ended because we got on the phone. Mm-hmm. And that's where he pulled up.
What just happened? Why would she get banned? They reported her. Hello?
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, girl. I'm about to go.
I don't know. It just kicked me off.
Okay. All right, I'm finish though.
Um.
Oh, it don't let me.
Oh. Yeah. So. I was already feeling uncomfortable because I could kind of feel what he was trying to do. So I said, "Can I get a tour?" Because he had just moved or whatever. Did that, and I went back to the room. And then, because I was so drunk, I could not. I was going in and out of like awareness, so I wasn't all the way there. He kept trying to take my pants off, and I kept saying no. Kept saying no. Never once I want anyone to think that I was inviting or anything, because I never once was provoking or asking for anything. I kept saying no. Every time I came back to consciousness, it was like he was a further step. So he tried to take my pants off. I said no. I came back to consciousness, and my shorts was unzipped, and it was unbuttoned or unzipped or whatever. I tried to pull them back up, and then I came back again and pulled my shorts to my side, and used his fingers, and I kept trying to back up on the wall. I kept saying no, but I don't think he was taking me serious. I don't know, but so then I came back again, and he was already doing it. And eventually, I was able to lay flat. And I put my legs together. And he got up and he said, "So you're not going to let me finish?" I said, "No, because it wasn't supposed to happen." So he asked again. I said, "No, it's not supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen." And he went to sleep, and I called myself an Uber back to my friend's house. And that's what that was.
Okay, and let me start off by saying this real quick. Y'all never once had no type of relation. Y'all were never. It was just strictly y'all were like cool mutuals.
Yeah, we were mutuals. We never hung out before. We've never like called on the phone or anything like that. He would only slide up on my Instagram, he would slide up on my stories and stuff.
Yeah.
We never had any like no type of friendship really. Yeah, no relations. We never talked, nothing.
I want to start off by saying this. I know that a lot of people are very judgmental when it comes to situations like this, and I'm kind of like low key, just thinking about all of this, and this is like to a point now. Like from the stories that I'm hearing, it sounds like you're not the only person. I know that earlier you mentioned something on the phone that you were with an individual. Would you want to share that, or you don't?
I know you two. I don't. It's not that I'm protecting them, but I feel like it wasn't really part of. I don't know.
You feel like that person?
Because it wasn't. They just told me be safe.
But this is how I feel too. When you go somewhere with somebody, you both leave together, and I think that in that state, oh, it keeps dropping her off. I feel like in that state that you were in, it shouldn't have been no way that you got left alone, especially when you are with a friend. So in that
I say
situation,
it, bro. Everybody got to be held accountable. She was with Raven, bro. Raven left her alone with them, bro. I say it, bro. Everybody got to be held accountable in the situation, bro. I don't think people did, bro. It was a point in time in my life I didn't have nothing. Everybody turned their back on me, but her. I don't
right.
know what I've been through. The girl seen everything I've been through. This girl been in my home. She seen why I even the way I am. She seen me change. Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy, but this girl's my witness. And that's why I'm really trying to help her. Bro, y'all don't know what she been through. I'm trying to give her strength right now, bro. Like, y'all don't
And
understand, bro.
I see that a
And
lot
it's
of
like,
people keep asking the question, did you go to the cops?
I did go to the cops, and I did talk. We have college, so we have multiple resources, and I was advised to try to gather as much as I could, but there's no evidence. Like there's no evidence I could give to them, and because the cops here, they don't have jurisdiction in Houston, so they can't do anything here, and I couldn't do nothing there because I'm not there. There's nothing. I tried like this, and I don't want people thinking I was doing anything for clout because I didn't even come up on here until now because I just wanted to raise awareness. But I went to the cops. We have a couple programs. I went to my counselor. She said that that's out of her like specialty, so she had to send me to someone else, and they couldn't really do anything either because it's not in their jurisdiction.
That's fucked up.
But I wanted. The only reason that convinced me to come up on here was to help other girls so that they're not afraid. Because even though I'm afraid, I'm still trying to help other people. And people, this all happened in May. The reason it was taking so long, for one, because I never wanted to come up on here. Like you see on my video, like this is not the type of stuff, I don't do this stuff. And so, yeah, this,
Can I say something?
yeah.
Wait, why is it trying to remove Eli? I don't. To me personally, I don't even think that it matters about the time gap or when you said something, how you said something. At the end of the day, this situation didn't happen to nobody except for you. And at the end of the day, this is something that you have to live with. So I don't think you even have to explain when you decided to speak on something that is serious in your life, because it's not content, it's not a joke, it's something that's serious, something that you have to live with for the rest of your life. So people asking or people saying, well, it happened in May and it did it. I don't think any of that technically matter. What matters is the simple fact that this was done to her. And I want y'all to also know that y'all don't know what people go through and the trauma that people may have, especially with a black household community. When situations like this happen and when you go to someone, a person doesn't believe it or things like that, because that's what I do want to say is fucked up in the black community. It's just low key a low ball. So I want to start off by saying this. It don't matter when you said it. It don't matter when you said it. What matters is now you're speaking on it. And I want to not applaud you for a situation that is serious. I'm applauding you because you're strong, you're black, and you're also able to do something that a lot of people aren't able to do. I seen Nunu in the comments earlier, underneath the T page. He was like, I don't want to say I'm gonna say he was definitely like making jokes, not about the situation towards you, but just like making jokes like rain, go away, coming back another day, and just not really taking it serious. And I don't think that he even knew that you probably were the person that he did this to. I personally feel like Nunu ass need to get up on here and he need to figure out what the fuck happened and he need to tell what happened on his sake due to the fact that he has a child, due to the fact that he has a baby mother, due to the fact that he has a sister, a mother, and everybody else that is a female in his life. I've seen a lot of his supporters also making comments like, "Oh well, she's lying. She's da da da." Y'all don't even know who the person is. Like y'all just be quick to say something. Y'all don't know who the person is. Y'all don't know the full back end of the story. All y'all just know is that y'all are defending the person that y'all like. When it comes to another person, Bree, once again, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, and it's fucked up. I've witnessed, and I'm not specifically saying Nunu, but even in Houston, I'm pretty sure this happened in Houston. He lives in Houston. The Houston area is a place that I think that this happens frequently in. Like it happens all the time, and I don't think that girls are prepared when they do go out in Houston, are drinking in Houston. I would really suggest that y'all be mindful that that is Party City. Like the guys out there are ruthless. They don't care. They have no remorse. They do what they want because they feel like they can get away with doing what they want. So when I went to Houston, Bree, I will say that they watch a female get so drunk and intoxicated for them to want to make their move. And I think that is low-key messed up. And I already told this story once to my live that it was a time when I went down there with all of them. I was feeling all of them. I'm like, okay, like these people are cool. And as I'm seeing, all of the girls are drinking liquor, but none of the guys are. And I think that when you drink, I'm not saying that you need to be mindful on who you're texting, but I definitely think that no friend should have left you in a predicament like that, especially when you're intoxicated. I see that they saying Raven is here. Oh, here's Raven.
Hold on, Brie. Why the fuck you want everybody trying to bash me right now? No, take
nothing.
yourself off mute. I want to hear you.
Hey, no.
Cause
Hey,
I'm
Ray.
really
I Time out, Ray. You not about to go at her again. You left her
No,
alone.
let me
You
say
shut the
something.
fuck
Let me say
out.
something.
You
The night
shut
Bree
the
told me
fuck
she was
out.
going with Nunu. Listen,
I'm
the
gonna
night
let you
Bree
know.
told me
It
she was
don't
going with
matter. It
Nunu,
don't
I
matter.
said,
Why you
don't
keep
go.
leaving her? It's not the first time you left her alone, gang. She called me on a freaking phone. I heard gunshots in the background. Where the fuck
Hold
was
on.
you?
Oh
No,
my
you left her at the
Bree.
club by
Oh, hey,
herself,
I can do
gang.
it. No,
You keep
shut
doing
up,
that shit.
nigga.
Not the first
I was
time.
around her, so
No, why
shut
you
up.
going there,
Fuck
Bree?
is
When
you
I'm the one that
talking
said
for?
something,
Shut up.
pussy.
Let me
I'm going
talk.
at you because you left her
Nigga, you been
alone,
out here
gang.
talking, nigga. You
You
won't let
left her
me talk.
alone, gang. I
You
don't
won't let me
care.
talk.
Why you leave her alone, gang? You keep leaving her alone. Not the first time she called me in Houston, left her alone. Not the fucking first time, gang. I
No,
told her
I
stop
wanna
hanging out with you,
hold
pussy.
on, bro.
I told her stop hanging out
Man,
with you,
nigga,
bro.
shut
You
up.
keep
Let
leaving her
Bree talk.
alone. You keep leaving her. Look, Bree ain't say nothing. I'm the one who said your name. Talk to me.
So what the
She ain't
fuck
want
did
to say
you
your
say?
name.
What the fuck
I
did you
said
say?
everybody
They
need to
talking
be
about some I
accountable, bro.
let her get RAPED.
Bro, you keep leaving her alone. Why you keep leaving your friend
Hold
alone,
on,
bro? Why
on
you
my
keep
granny,
leaving
on
your
my
friend
grand.
alone?
No, hold on. Let me
Why you
talk
keep
for 2
leaving your friend
seconds.
alone?
Give me
Why
2
you keep leaving her
seconds.
alone?
Give me 2 seconds. So the night I remember this, we was at Sakai. I swear for God. She said, I'm about to go with Nunu. I said, why would you do that? Why did you go with him? And I told her before that he was a weirdo. On my granny, I told on everybody I love, may they rest in peace. On my dead homies, I told her, don't go with him. He's a weirdo. On
Yo,
my granny, hold on. On
she
my
was
granny, I
so drunk.
told her,
Raven, she was so drunk, bro.
nigga,
She don't
she
even
didn't,
remember that.
bro. Hey,
Don't even remember that.
no,
She
bro.
don't remember none of that. She don't
Listen,
remember none of that.
this is what she
She
told me.
don't
I
remember
said,
none of that.
get in the car
If
with
your
us. I
friend
said,
that drunk, bro,
hold
don't leave her
on, bro.
alone,
Let me
gang.
talk.
If
Let
your
me
friend
talk.
that drunk, why you leaving her
Let me
alone,
talk.
gang?
Let me
You
talk.
fucked up. You
No,
fucked
you
up.
won't let me talk. On my granny, nigga.
You fucked
Quit
up.
doing that. Nigga, you wasn't there. And I'll say
You
exactly
fucked
what
up.
happened. She don't remember
You
it, but I
fucked up.
do.
Yeah, she don't remember a lot.
So give me can I fucking speak or you gonna speak over me like you was in my fucking presence?
You fucked
So
up.
give me
Not
2
the first
seconds,
time
my
you did
nigga.
it.
So she said she was about to go with Nunu, but she had already told me about Nunu beforehand. I said, what about Nunu? Why would you go with him? And she told me so forth, they conversating, so forth and so forth. I said, I've been said, why would you go with him? He's a weirdo. Why would you go with him? Because all the allegations he got on him, why the fuck would I want my friend with him? And I told her the same thing about fucking Cam. Same fucking thing. On my granny, nigga, on my damn homies. I would never in my life let my friends get, I'm not gonna say the word, but I would never in my life let my friends get like that when it happened to me. So I would never in my life. Let me finish. So we outside of Sakai, and she like, yo, I'm about to go with Nunu, but she looks so, I promise to God, bro, I'm watching her, she watching me. She already knew how this night was, and I was drunk, but I remember everything. She said, I'm about to go with Nunu.
Okay.
I said, like I said, why? Like for what? She said, I'm about to go with Nunu. Nunu coming to get me. I said, why don't you just ride with us? I'm about to go with Nunu. Why don't you just ride with us? I brought her there. She's staying at my crib. My crib. I would never in my life, on God, since how long Bree know me, I would never in my fucking life, on my granny grave, let that girl get touched like that. And she never even said nothing to me about it. Nothing. All this is new to me. Y'all can't
nobody.
What you said?
I said, I'm not.
I'm apologizing.
Wait, hold on.
That's
But
what I'm
you said all
saying.
that.
Tell nobody.
What you said.
That's why I'm not. Elijah,
What you say, Bree?
Yeah,
I don't know who took him off.
They got Eli.
But I never said your name or nothing because I knew like you ain't had no intentions on nothing. I didn't tell nobody. And the only person I ever told was Elijah.
And Elijah, that's my name.
I don't know. He said because someone asked if I was with anybody, and I said I was with somebody, but I left them, and then I got cut off from the live. They took me out, so I didn't hear anything after that, and then I came back.
Oh my granny, that night I told you, I said come with us, drive with us.
That's what I said.
You said you got to go with Nunu. So I said no. I said ride with us. You came with us. You know, and I say this all the time when people be with me. You ride with me. If we come together, we be together.
Yes.
And that's the way that it's
That's the way it's gonna be every time. But when she said, when I told you she sounded so confident in her words, that when she said she was going with Nunu, she said it too many times. So I said, you know what, you can go. You feel me? I said you can go. You go. She said, Nunu about to come pick me up. I'm good. He about to come pick me up. I'm good. He about to come pick me up. I'm good. And I told her, I said, you should ride with us. I told her she should ride with us. I swear for God. Like, and he said that she called me and left too many times. Bree, was you not around us 99.9% of the time?
He's talking about the first time I went to Houston. Whenever Wayne said he was gonna come pick me up. So you guys had left. So I was outside, and then he had called me and he asked where everybody was at, and I said I don't know.
Where was we at?
I don't know where you guys left.
Was it Shelly and shit?
No, this was the first time in Baywatch.
I remember it was in March, right?
Yeah.
When we had outside to that whole shit, when all that shit happened on the stage.
I think so. It was I have a picture. It was when I was in the red jacket.
Red jacket. Okay, that was a little far ago, and we was all super drunk. So I definitely don't remember that. And if I did do something, I swear for God, I apologize. I apologize down to the ground. If we had left you, if we did anything. But you know, I would never in my life, Brie, I swear for God, because I'm about to cry right now, because I would never in my fucking life let you get touched to none of it.
I owe you an apology. And I owe you an apology too. Because I didn't even know all that. From my understanding, you just leaving her alone. And I really care about it, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, me blacking was off of emotion. And I'm gonna really admit to that. And I'm gonna take accountability for even sending me. So I apologize for that. Because I didn't even know all that. But I know this girl was really blackout drunk. She couldn't even remember nothing.
That's
She
the thing though,
she
because
was
that
probably
night
drunk as
when
shit, bro.
everything was happening and the conversation was happening, I swear, like I'm looking at Bree, she looking at me. She said, Nunu about to come pick me up. I said, okay, why don't you ride with us? Cause Nunu about to come get me. I'm like, why? I basically just said why, like, why is he about to come get you? But she had already told me prior that they had conversations with each other.
And that's from the messages. That's where it links back to Raven.
So I wanna.
And you never came back until the next day. I would never, Bree, on everything I love, I would never in my life do that shit to you. Like, I can't let something happen to somebody that didn't happen to me. So I would never, bro. I swear, if I didn't think you was good enough, capable enough, I never would have thought that you wasn't good.
So they want me to show y'all this screenshot because they said this is what Nunu said in the comments. And Raven, I get where you coming from too, Raven. I'm not gonna lie, I understand that.
Cause
but
you know what? Let me go ahead and tell my truth right now. I was in the bed with Nunu one day, and he just kept asking. I told myself I would never tell the internet ever in my life, but nigga just kept asking, and kept on asking to do something, to touch me, to do something. And I said I would never in my life. I told myself I would never in my life. And Tati, on my granny grave, Tati could sit here and vouch, because guess who was laying in the bed next to us? Tati. She heard the whole conversation. So I'm not even gonna hold you. The way this shit going, bro, this shit so wild to me, cuz. This shit so fucking buck-ass wild to me. Like if I knew she wasn't straight, if I knew she wasn't stable, she was walking straight, she was talking straight. If I would have heard a slur in her word, I would have grabbed her my damn self. But I asked her multiple times, do you want to go with him? Do you want to go with him? And she said yes. So that's my fault. So that's my fault for not understanding. Like, listen, we was all drinking, but it was to the point where, like, I'm looking at her, like, you could tell when somebody's super drunk. I'm looking at her, and I done been around, me and Bree done been around each other so many times drunk. I'm looking at her, and I'm like, hey, like, are you sure? Like, do you want to go? She said, yeah, Nunu about to come pick me up. I said, okay, be safe. I would have never. She wouldn't say it. She would never win.
I told you. See, the last thing she told me was, "Okay, be safe," and that's when I left. And then that's when he came, and all of this y'all keep saying is you're gonna irritate the shit out of me. Keep saying, "Why did I do this? Why did?" That was never. I never wanted to do that in the first place. I didn't think that's what was gonna happen. Why would I do that? What?
I want to start off by saying this. Y'all need to normalize this. You should be able to be with somebody when you're intoxicated that you consider a friend. It should never have to be to the next attempt that we have to do something sexually when I'm drunk around you. So y'all keep saying, why did she go? When did she leave?
He felt comfortable enough to go.
Exactly. And I feel like this is the thing. When someone feels comfortable around a certain individual, you can't get upset for them for going somewhere if they feel comfortable around somebody. That still doesn't defeat the purpose that what was done to her was done. It does, like, it's just that simple. Like, I could get drunk around y'all in the comments as we speak, and it will never be no ill will intent. I don't want to do nothing with y'all. I just genuinely, I'm drunk around y'all. And it should be able to be like that. So y'all keep asking, well, why did she go with the... I don't really think any of that matters. Y'all should be questioning why did he feel comfortable enough to do that when she was in that predicament. Why did you feel comfortable enough to do that? And in the text messages, she already stated that I'm drunk and leaving. Already stated that. So it was already like, okay, well, you know that I'm drunk. You know that I'm just now leaving the club. You know what predicament that I am in. So it's kind of just like, I don't know what to y'all expect out of her. So it's like, I'm not.
Why did she go? She felt comfortable enough with the nigga that she could go. Don't say that, because maybe she didn't know what he did or his past or the allegations he has. Maybe she didn't know that. So if she felt comfortable enough to go, don't put that on her. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. The fault is the nigga that touched her while she was fucking shit-faced drunk, and I didn't know she was shit-faced drunk. So I promise to God, if I knew she was like that, I would have never let her go.
Right.
But don't keep
And
putting
another-
that on her. Don't put that on her for real, y'all.
I had after I left Raven, I said I wanted another drink, so they took me to, not me, but like in the car, they took us to this Mexican spot. I don't know, and got another drink to go. So it was more drink after that.
Yeah, where the fuck Nunu at? No shade, cause Nunu, it's like it, and Nunu is like honestly, your friend Jacob, he already got a roster on him, so it's